Yes guys, it's your boy Cam, back with another video, CTB, Cam Talks Boxing, and we're going to be talking about the breaking news. It's confirmed, Eubank Jr against Conor Benn at the O2, October 8th. Let's go. Yes guys, so just reacting to the breaking news. Wow, now that it's confirmed, you can actually feel how big this fight is. It's a mega fight. It's confirmed, born rivals. It's happening, guys. I know a lot of us were saying it's a bit of a mismatch, it's a fantasy fight, it should happen down the line, but guys, like literally it's happening. I'm really excited. I've seen like the promos, I've seen a few of the quotes that have been said from each of the fighters, and it's really giving me goosebumps now. Tickets will be out tomorrow, I believe, at the O2. I think I've got to go there. I've got to go to the fight. I'm probably going to go, yeah. It's crazy. And where do we start? This could make Conor Benn into a huge star. If he can beat Eubank Jr, who's known for a granite chin, he's a tough fighter. He's a warrior. He's got a big name himself. If he can beat Eubank Jr, the sky's the limit for him. He can become a pay-per-view star, which he's turning into already. And I just think that confidence he'll have going back down to welterweight, he can start fighting the Furmans, the Stanionis, the David Evanesians, and he can really build his way up to the Virgil Ortiz, Boots, Crawford, Spence levels, you know. I think it's a great fight for him, but then at the same time, like I've said, it's a bit of a risk. Will he get damaged? But that's the thing. I think he's young. I think he's fast. He's electric. He's got the energy. He's got the speed. I think as long as he don't get too much damage, I think it's a win-win for him in terms of if he loses, he can go back down to welter as well. So yeah, I think for Eubank Jr, what will it do for his? It's just a big payday for him. What will it do for him? He's got a lot more to lose, because if he loses, it just discredits him even more. He's going to get a lot more criticism, and yeah. But I think the fact that it's confirmed, I think it just adds to a nice upcoming autumn schedule. We have Canelo Triple G, we have Spence Crawford that should hopefully add to that list. We have obviously a Usyk Joshua rematch. We have Shakur Stevenson fighting soon. We have Teofimo Lopez coming up, and we have obviously Shields v Marshall. Yeah, just some great fights coming up this fall. So I think it's a great fight to add to the list, and in terms of the pay-per-view wise, I think this will easily do 500,000. I think they'll obviously target 1 million. I think they could get 1 million pay-per-view buys with the right promotion. I think they're going to get the dads involved. I just think I think it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to quickly sell out the O2 within minutes. And guys, I want to know. I'm going to do a poll on my Twitter in a bit. Let me know what you think. Who do you add it to the comments as well? Who do you think is going to win the fight? It's going to be crazy. Honestly, it's going to be crazy. I don't think they've confirmed the weight yet, so it could be at, I'm guessing it's at 156. I don't think it will be at 154. It could be at 158, probably 156 to be honest. I think that's obviously what was the reports. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the first press conference. I think it's interesting I was speaking to my mate about it a couple of hours ago, and I just said to him, like, what do you think? Do you think it'll be quite heated in the press conference? And he said 100%. I think it'll be really heated, because you've seen the quotes they've put out now, and like literally they're very heated. Like already, like they're saying it's going to be an all-out war. Conor Benn said himself that it's going to be a war. He's going to go straight to him as soon as the bell rings. Last man standing. He said family's on the line, pride's on the line, and it's just honestly, there's so much history behind it. I feel like the dads will start trash talking in the press conference, and I feel like the quote I saw from Eubank is he's saying that he's been in Conor Benn's shoes at this age and at this stage of his career, and he knows that to get out of his father's name, out of his shadow, beating him, Chris Eubank, will do that for him. You know, it will make Conor Benn that star and put him out of his father's shadow. So obviously he knows himself. He can't really go and say, oh yeah, this fight's going to make me into a world champion. He knows it's more to win for Conor Benn. You know, so. Interesting quote. I'm looking forward to the press conference. As I said, hopefully, I'm guessing it might be this week, might be next week. But honestly, I think I'm just so looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. Let me know what you think in the comment, guys. What's your instant reaction to the fight being announced? But yeah, I think there will be. The thing is, with Chris Eubank Jr., he's said it. I actually listened to him on a podcast, really, on the Diary of the CEO podcast. It's if you don't know, you can check that podcast out on. It's a like entrepreneurial podcast with someone called Stephen Bartlett, who's on Dragon's Den, one of the dragons. But I listened to Chris Eubank Jr. on there, and he just said that he rarely gets heated. He's a very calm character. So I think if one of them's going to get heated, it will be Conor Benn, and I feel like Chris Eubank Jr. will be able to get under Conor Benn's skin because he's quite brash, he's quite young, he's got a lot of energy. I think he feel like he's quite cool, he's quite hot-headed. So I think let's see. I'm looking forward to fireworks. I think it's going to be a great fight. I don't think anyone's going to get stopped. I honestly think it's going to go to points. As I've said, Chris Eubank Jr.'s got a solid chin. But guys, let's see. I'm sure there'll be a lot more videos from myself on this fight, press conference reactions. Maybe gloves are off. It won't be gloves are off, but you know, like head to head on the table with like Eddie Hearn. And yeah, I'm so excited for this build up, and I hope to see you at the fight at the O2. But yeah, I'll be back with another video later on in the week. Yeah, peace out, guys.
Foreign bad bitch, I can't even pronounce her name. Talking numbers on the phone while I'm getting brains. Switch 4 lanes, I'm in my own lane. You can catch me riding in that foreign thing.